everyone, welcome back to my channel. Lena Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today it is time for another paper perk. We are already at paper perk 51 and we are doing our Christmas theory. Hi everyone, Lena Kessler here. Welcome back to my channel. It is time for another paper perk. And today we are at paper perk number 51 and we are doing our Christmas series of paper perks. So I have something really cool for you today. This is a cocoa mug or a coffee mug or a tea mug or a beer mug, whatever beverage you want to drink, you like to drink during the holidays. And it has two parts. This one has like tabs on the side because we're going to make it into a pocket, and you also have a hug in a mug and cup of cozy to add. I'm going to show you two ideas how you can use this. For our Ko-fi supporters, we have some extra bits and pieces, some journaling tags and some embellishments to go with the cup or the mug. And if you recognize the patterns here, this is not by accident. These patterns are all part of the new paper collection that you can go to Ko-fi and grab. If you saw the video of all the papers, I think we did it last week. So we have all the papers presented there, all the different three collections, so you can go ahead and see on video paper perk number 50. So we continue with the same theme, the same color palette, the same patterns, and it will all match the Christmas journal that I'm going to make and show you, of course, how to make. So I'm going to cut everything and be back. So I have cut everything. Now I have two ideas. Idea number one is we're going to score on the edge here of the tab, and then we'll be able to fold it to create a pocket. So we're going to fold the tab here. I burnish it, and then these are quite narrow tabs, but they will work. So what we're going to do is we can attach this here, and then we have a pocket here. We can attach it to a journal page, apply glue here, here, and here, and then have a double pocket. One goes, one goes up here and the other one goes up here, and then you can even add the banner in the front and make it a belly band by applying glue only to the sides and have another tuck spot. But what I want to do is a little different. So I'm going to remove this side. I only want the tab here on the left side. So I'm going to cut that out. So if you're not making a pocket, you don't need this. This just to show you how versatile this is. So what I want to do first is grab just a piece of paper and bring my inks. What I want to do is add some colors to, this is white. Of course you can always print any other pattern on the other side, but just add a little bit of color. And when I add color with ink, I always start from the outside going in. This way it gives me a really nice, even sort of don't want the marks to be too visible. So when you start from the edge, it looks better. Just add a little bit more. Let's add a little lighter green. I don't even replace this because I don't mind the color blending. Let's add a little bit more green. Okay. So these are distress inks. And they work pretty well with this. And then let's move those aside. Let's just ink the edges like we usually do. And then I'll show you. Let's move this. We don't need this anymore. And then I'll show you the other idea that I have. So, I want to ink the edges here as well because I'm going to use this and this. And what I thought about doing is making it sort of a flap. So I want to apply glue on the inside here, and then attaching it to the back of the other mug. Of course, we need to align this. Just making sure that it is completely okay. So now, see, we have this beautiful mug that opens up like this. Now, the next step is you can choose whatever you want to do. You can, again, attach it to your journal, but this time it will be a flap, so you can apply glue to the sides and the bottom and then have a pocket. What is wrong with me today? Sorry. So you can, like I said, apply glue to the sides, the bottom, attach it to your page, and then you'll have a pocket and a flap. Or you can give this as a card, and of course you'll need to cover this with something or embellish it with something. And I would recommend just a piece of paper here, and then you can write something, write your message here. It can also be a gift card holder, because what we're going to add now, we're going to add this in the front, and we're going to, I don't know if I want it to be a belly band or not. I think I'm going to make it into a little belly band. So just apply glue to the left and the right sides, and then attach that here. And I also think that I'm going to bring some magnets. what we're going to do, I have here 2 magnets, and we're going to attach one to this side here. And then the way to attach magnets is to attach the first one, then attach the second one, and close what you want to attach it to. Now you need to wait a little bit for it to dry, otherwise you won't be able to separate them. So in the meantime, I'm going to ink the edges here. This is like a tag, says have a cup of cheer, and we have the little candy cane that will look really pretty in the mug, so to speak, sticking out. We have a star, in the meantime the glue dries, and then we have this embellishment. It's kind of big. I think I might make it slightly smaller for your version. And then this one is another card, and it can be, all these cards can be gift cards, and you can add the gift card in here instead of this, for example, and it can be a gift card holder. So it is still drying, but I was able to separate them. So what I want to do is add a little bit of a ribbon. So it will be easier to separate them. They need some kind of a separation, the 2 magnets, otherwise they will be impossible to separate. Just going to cut around the edges here. That it is completely attached, and it covers on this side. I think maybe I will put this, no, I want to put this here. So here we're going to put this. We don't need 2 cards, so I'm going to put that in there. Like this. Have a little bit peeking here. Now the second one will go here. We need to trim this ever so slightly. And then again, I want it to be sort of a belly band, so I'm just applying glue on the sides here. And see? Now we can have this in here, or this can go behind like this, or it can go in the front. Whatever we want. Let's put it in the front with this. This is too big. Put this in the back here. And then I want to put this so when we close it we can see it here. Can also have this star here, and want to have a little ribbon here. You can use whatever ribbon that you want to have a little bow. And then, oops, these scissors actually shouldn't be cutting any fabric with them. This is also a type of fabric. That's what I have these for. They cut much better. So now we can have this here. Of course, you can add many more embellishments that you want. And this is really cool. We can change, we can put this in the front if we want, like this. Just play with it. And then, like I said, you can have a gift card in here. You can have other embellishments, and you can leave this as is. I'm going to add this to my Christmas journal, which I'm going to make in the future, and with the same paper collection, and then I'm going to add this to one of the pages. So I really hope that you like this tutorial, and let's add this in here and leave these two in the front. So I really hope you like this very cute tutorial. Go ahead to the Ko-fi gallery to grab the extra page for our Ko-fi supporters, which I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything, and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials and make all the projects. Oop, that fell off. It's not dry yet. So thank you again, and I will see you next time.